Alright, everybody, we are here today, finally taking a look at the full release of the Bookwalker, now also subtitled Thief of Tales. Now, what does this mean to us? Why finally? Well, you see, this right here has been in development for a while. It is also the following project of the developer behind the Final Station. Now, if you guys remember, the Final Station was one of my earliest playthroughs, I would say, back in the day that kind of like took off in a way, right? It spawned so many memes, such memes that I can't really necessarily say in the first minute of the video. And this here is the following project of the developer. This one's very ambitious because it's got 2D portions, overhead portions, it's got first-person perspective at some portions as well. But apparently the best thing about this is going to be the story.
Just easy as this.
Finally, I'm home. And as I said, a lot of different looks here in terms of this game. Right now, we're starting off here in first-person perspective. Looks actually very great, very ominous. Sounds like Old Man Henry is in the shower. Old stuff that belonged to the previous tenants, I believe. I mean, I know where I gotta go, but I like to always take the side things first. Kitchen, still a work in progress, it's been months. Someone planting seedlings, smells like fertilizer. Like shit, is what you're telling me. Oh yeah, I guess we've been over a minute now. What was that meme?
Fuck you, window.
There's a man here, Mother. Is the door locked? I don't... It's our neighbor. Henry? No, Mother. The writer, remember? Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. But what if he needs help? Is he injured or something? I don't think so. He just looks a little roughed up. He can take care of himself. You can't be too careful around these parts, even when it comes to the neighbors. Fine. I mean, believe me, it sounds like this woman is heartless, but I understand the sentiment about the neighbors. Oh, let me tell you, I got a couple of them from hell. First, my property gets confiscated now in an eviction notice. Mr. Etienne Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. Is that a weird way to work off a sentence? In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the shackles imposing writer's block on you. Any other attempt to remove the shackles, other than those provided by the law, will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail the consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. Independent bookstore letter by letter has announced that it will no longer sell any of the Etienne Quist works. That's ours. The store owner, Raymond.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's how I was trying to find you. I wanted to know. I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true? Breaking writers' shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writers' law. Let's say we can. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Are yours the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Damn, I spilled. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. I was told 1, but Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door.
It's easier to get a new one.
Wow.
Just easy as
What do we have here? I have to steal a potion of immortality. Well then. You see, as writers, we have the ability to dive into works of literature. And now we have completely changed the gameplay altogether. Oh, damn it. What happened? Did I break my ankles or something or what? Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly, as opposed to my good knee. Okay. Use ink to heal myself. Leave your knee as it is. I guess heal myself. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. I mean, remember, we're literally in a book, and the book gets written with ink, so we could use ink to heal ourselves and also a lot of other powers that we'll be running into here. A sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrist. Forget about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrist and the writing etched on the surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You were unable to heal your knee. Well, force your knee back into its place. You take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Oh. Took some health damage in that one. You bend your knee this way and that. A few times testing it. The crunching sound has stopped. Well, took some damage, but at least we healed the knee. Anyway, let's get down to business. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Mushrooms. Take all, yes. Examine the items you find in your inventory. Mushrooms contain ink. So, whenever we need to resupply that way, there's how we do it. At least one of the ways. Skeleton. Nothing but bones left, no potions. Crowbar parts, we'll take those as well. Old barrel. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But let's kick it. You get ready to kick. And kick we did. We have found trash and apparently an apple. I imagine we could probably use that apple to heal. Yes, 1 heart, which is exactly what we're missing, so, I mean, we'll see about healing. Soon. Not just now. Protruding stone. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. I don't think this guy was so lucky. Oh, I could take his helmet? Oh, 2 heads. This is really weird jail. So they were testing potions on prisoners, and this guy drew the potion and apparently gave him a second head. It's locked. A lockpick sure would come in handy right about now. Yeah. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. So, here is the other mechanic of this game. Sometimes you will need items from the real world to proceed in the book. So, does our friend here just have lockpicks available? No, but... Well, actually, he does. You slowly test all your pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. Alright, out we go. Hey, that's us. What the... He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wound of the walker's temple. It looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating and you hear a soft voice coming from inside of it. Yeah, nice one, Sherlock. The capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Who are you? Hey, sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Yeah, go ahead, continue. He's your partner? Hey, we were just in the first job, but it didn't end too well. I'm sorry. Hang on, who are you, a character? Yeah, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character. Of course. That's impossible. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of this cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. Oh, that's what all my past partners said too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently too. And then I ended up with a partner who, died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. We have a walker here. Very similar to us, huh? Almost like there's other people who do our job too and things don't go too well for them, huh? Almost. Well, let's see. And more importantly, gunshot wounds. So maybe there's somebody in this world that apparently hunts people like us as well. Crowbar parts. The chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Oh. Hells yeah. Haha. Empty bottle and you see a key lying in the metal grate surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Grab the key, touch the key with one finger. I mean, I don't like the idea of steam being there. Could I use, like, something? Should we? I mean, if I'm gonna touch the key with one finger, I might as well just stick my entire hand in there, right? Holy crap, that's hot. You shout in pain and the key falls out of your hand and down through the grate. A faint clink echoes from down below. Why'd you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait, so this means you know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know in the text, and I can also warn you of any traps or danger. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book, there you go. So, this dude was not killed by the elements of the book. Oh, you weren't kidding. Okay, got some coin here. Papers, burnt papers. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him in the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. As a matter of fact, I've already read it. Why is there a... What is this? Oh. Oh. How about that? Strange cable. There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on, what's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? Ah, that's the book. That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing it with this cable until maybe I get the pliers first. I'm worried about just grabbing a random cable, you know? What if it shocks me and kills me? Okay, what happened to this poor sap? Smashed skeleton. They clearly didn't want him running off. There's a crack here. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of an air current from the crack. This is a sledgehammer's job? Kick the wall. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book, so we have to find it from the outside. Are you sure? Maybe the old man who was showering? Excuse me, are you home? Who was that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer? Yeah, there's a stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? It's a really big nail? I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn fine, let me look. Here, just don't break it. Break a sledgehammer? Okay, sure, I'll try to contain my Hulk-type strength here. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Alchemy ingredient. Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, there's combat too. Oh, you think it was gonna be just a simple little adventure game? Oh no, my friends. We also have combat as well. So let's see here. Should have probably healed before this fight, huh? 4 HP, choose a skill. Slash does 2 to 3 damage, it uses 15 ink. This will drain 30 ink from the enemy, I guess, and do 1 damage. And we can also stun. 1 damage to all, 30 ink is used. I would like to just slash, I guess. An enemy's next move is displayed above them. Enemies will take action, yeah. Who's going in for a hit? obviously. I could always heal, sure. But right now, let's just finish this guy off. We'll heal afterwards. Okay, so that was an easy fight. Hey, you were amazing. Thank you. Are you alright? That thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You try to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently just to scare me. They can actually take on any form. Ah, so it uses your fears against you. Even human form? Let's not think about that. I hope that there aren't any more in this book. Speaking of which, let's at least bring ourselves up to 2 heals? Yeah, 2 heals just in case. Don't top ourselves up, but just a little teeny tiny bit. Testing area. We zoom in here? No. If anything, we're zooming out. What the hell's happening? Oh, it's part of the twist! Hey, I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him in the chair? Oh no, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. So, it's like they're leading these people on to believe they're like in some dungeon, old time's sake, but in reality we're in modern times just filming it and... Or not us, but the twist in this tale. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on, untie me already, hey. Remove the bag? Sure. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. Examine him? A Division t-shirt full of bullet holes. Huh. What does that tell us? That's a band, I never heard of them. Forget the band logo, the holes. His shirt's full of holes. They tested the potion of mortality on him? So this guy has drank it. They finally achieved it. Door to the crematorium. I just realized it's a crematorium. Craft something. Crowbar requires everything we got. Perfect. Pliers. Piece of metal and tools. But we can indeed do it, so we gotta keep our eyes open here for a couple more items. Let's open this with the crowbar to see what's down here. Skeletor. Piece of metal. Okay, that'll help out, I'm pretty sure. Furnace. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out for myself. Fine. Use the crowbar to grab the crystal. Try using ink. It's the crowbar, I guess, right? You poke the crowbar through and move it from side to side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Can't reach it. Fine, we'll use ink. A tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? The shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. The bars move easily, bending of your will. You never believe it, there's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin looking out at the cage. Huh? Roderick? I decided to call you that. It's got a nice ring to it. Excuse me, I have my own name, you know. But you say you don't remember it. I never said that. So you do know what your name is. It definitely had a letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off with my last partner. We still need to figure out how to reach this key. Craft pliers. Use pliers to cut the cable. What are you doing, sir? Leave the cable alone. Okay, so we cut the cable. What did that do? I have no idea. But maybe we stopped something from generating power that could have screwed us up later? I don't know. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the other way up. So, you need it. I feel there must be some kind of catch. You gently rub your burned fingers through your glove. I can check in the text if you want. Yeah, ask for help, Doug. Of course, I'd be glad to. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes and the key, Who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. Oh, it is better I know. There's no great for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Damn. You should probably hurry, or there might not be any potion left for you to live. What, is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers. Alright. I mean, of course you would probably drink it if you just created a potion of immortality, right? I could live forever now. Cool, let's go. Okay, so we got everything here. No need to extract anything. Alchemy cauldron. You see an alchemy cauldron, there are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Yeah, no kidding. Guide to making acid. Sulfur. You forgot it. Sulfur, salt, lead. I made acid. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. What do I need this for? I mean, I just made it because I had to. Oh, this lowers that ladder, huh? Cool. Bed. A laptop. You know, laptop in the dungeon world. The chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. The desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. A caption underneath that says, Victoria Breminski, daughter of Edmund III, Bremen Museum 1201. The only thing he has installed is a browser, that's it. A what? It doesn't matter. There's only 2 tabs. Bremen burial sites, 12th century. He was looking for ancient burial sites, one, to be exact, the grave of Victoria Breminski. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry, to resurrect her. That's why I keep telling you you have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. Alexander of Mytia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but was in fact poison. I declare the alchemist shall be beheaded and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Until he find a way to escape. Assembly area. Oh-ho. Cool. Take all the money that comes in, go to Rosentown, buy the finest carpets, and send them to Victoria just like last time. Uh-oh. We need to stun everybody. I feel like we stun again, right? And then we drain this dude and he'll be down to 3. Yeah, that's probably the best. We gotta like mitigate damage. I also have an ink bottle just in case we need it, but I think we're fine. He only hits you for 1, so it's okay. So you know what? Let's just drain him one more time. And then we'll slash him and that should be the end of him. Perfect. Hey, what a good way for you to overcome your fear of spiders. Fighting against... I told you I'm not afraid of spiders. You know, that your hand shaking has... Your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go? The metal door over there. There it is. Oh. Did I just hear gunshots? Yeah, and they were close. Hurry. Research Institute hallway. The guard's already dead. That was him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Does this guy even know how to drive? I guess so. I guess theoretically he should. He comes from a world that has cars, right? I mean, they got shackles that apparently keep people from jumping into books. Ramon's cemetery. Yeah, he was going to revive his lover. The alchemist slowly crawls towards the entrance of the cemetery. It looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places. And his arm. Almost there. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. But you can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. You find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. Well, that's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is Etienne. I'm going after... He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. His lover's none of my concern. You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again every time somebody read the book. And this cycle will be broken. Son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. But he's still a human being. He's a character in a book, written by someone. He's not alive. Well then. We have achieved our job. Ocean of Immortality now in presumably the quote-unquote real world.
Enter in the house.
I haven't even checked around here. Hello? Good work. Thanks, there was an envelope with money in it too, but we didn't discuss. Think of it as a nice little bonus so you don't die of hunger. I heard the Riders Police closed all your accounts too. Yeah, they did more than just close my accounts. Thanks for the money. They told me you were a cold-blooded, no-nonsense, get-the-job-done type. I'm glad they weren't wrong. Seems that way. By the way, you didn't see anything suspicious in the book, did you? Like what, for example? Apparently there have been sightings of a walker carrying a character in a cage around his neck. A character? I didn't even know it was possible. I would like to get my hands on that character. Are you sure you didn't see anything? No, I didn't. Anyways, I'll be in touch when there's a new job for you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Huh. How about that? Sounds oddly familiar, don't it? Alright everybody, that's said and done though. We're way over time with this, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales, the next project from the Final Station developer. And so far, definitely very intriguing. I'm curious to see where it goes. Let me know what you guys think about this. So maybe there's enough interest we come back and see a bit more of it. I'm not sure. I'm not making any promises. This really depends on interest, really. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.